Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jesse McGrath, that's Wilder Shaw, and this is Backward Star Galactica, the dumbass show where we watch Battlestar Galactica, but in the wrong order, and try and figure it out. How's your day going?
Well, not the wrong order. I mean, it is the wrong order, but not just any wrong order. We're not just picking episodes willy-nilly.
Right, I suppose technically there are many wrong orders, but if you were just picking them willy-nilly, it wouldn't be in order at all. It would be kind of a...
Well, this isn't in order. It's in reverse chronological order.
Okay. It's just a whole mouthful. To say it all is just a big...
And you think you would have gotten good at it by now.
Don't you dare. The reviews are in, baby. I'm getting great at it.
Oh, yeah? What are they?
The reviews are, hey, baby, he's getting great at it. That's what it says.
Hey, baby. Yeah. I heard Peter Travers said, skip it.
Nah. Peter Travers sent me a letter in the post, and he said, hey, baby.
You know Peter Travers is reviewing podcasts now.
Yeah, via post, via snail mail.
He mailed you a letter.
Yeah,
and it just said, hey, baby.
Hey, baby. And then a little, like a thumbs up drawing that he made. It wasn't very good, but I wouldn't tell him. Anyways, welcome to the show, y'all.
What's up? It's Crossroads episode 1.
Meet me at the cross. I know I already did this, but I mean, I'm just gonna do it again. We don't get lonely. Right? Like song Crossroads? Crossroads
what
episode
Crossroads 1. Is they at?
Well,
what are the They're supposed to be a crossroads? Both these episodes are about a trial. Is that the crossroads, the outcome of the trial? Because
I think so. I mean, I agree with you, but I get where they're coming from. Like it's because it's tough. They have created a semi-compelling case here, which is that Guy, as guilty as he may be, rightfully can't be punished too bad, because it doesn't seem like he did anything. I mean, he's just a sleazeball, but like
it sucks that like all the people on the judge, I don't know, this panel of judges, I guess, this America's Got Talent style panel of judges.
Yes. Yep.
It sucks that Adama's like not down to just be like a third party. He's so biased towards Gaius. You know what I'm saying?
To the point where like I'm waiting for the conversation that's like in the judges' quarters where they're just like, "Yo, dog, you're doing a bad job right now."
You know what a judge is? You have to have an open mind, dude.
Yeah, you can't tell people. You can't stop lawyers from asking questions because they might hurt your girlfriend's feelings.
Which brings me to shit list is Adama for sure.
Yeah.
He's just being a real piece of shit.
He sucks as a judge, and also he's kind of a horrible friend to Eye Patch. Although some of that sweet sexual tension has returned.
Oh, loved that part.
And we'll get into Eye Patch's whole deal. But,
because we got a second week in a row, Looney Bird of the Week.
Yeah.
He is running around. He's listening to the walls.
He has like a meltdown, which we'll talk about in more detail. And Adama, just to piggyback off the Adama shit list of the week, Adama just like puts him in bed, and he isn't, I guess, technically mean to him, but Eye Patch is like, "I'm so sorry, I embarrassed you," and then he says like, "I can't smell my dead wife anymore. I've lost the scent," which is admittedly very awkward, and I don't know how I would respond, but Adama's just like, "Well, better call it a night." It's like, oh man,
he sucks. He's a bad daddy to his son, whereas I feel like a lot of times Lee's being a good son to his daddy.
Lee's a good little boy, and you know what the worst part is? You know who taught him to act like that? Adama.
Mm-hmm. And you know, remember how one time you were like, you hate the way Adama says he doesn't have the guts? Said it again the same way in this episode. Doesn't have the guts.
He doesn't have the gut. He doesn't have the gut.
Yeah. Okay, he's goofy then.
No, he says it. He says it like Sir James Carey says "good" in Bruce Almighty. You know what I'm talking about, baby?
Yeah. It's good. I got a name for you. Yeah, sick ref, dude. BEA, beautiful ref right there.
Hey.
So I got a name for you. I got the lawyer's name. I got blindy lawyer's name.
Okay, it's not Daredevil?
No. Turns out it's Lampkin. It's Lampkin, like a little Narnia elf. Yeah, that's that guy's name. Got you pretty good. He was, speaking of Sir James Carey, just straight out of Liar Liar, in that opening courtroom scene.
Screaming in the courtroom.
Screaming. You can't just shriek in a courtroom, I think.
Yeah. And he's not just shrieking. He's like, let's kill him. You want to kill him, right? Fucking cut his head off right now. Shoot him in the goddamn neck.
I actually kind of liked him. So that was my shit list leaderboard. My favorite character was in this episode. Did you see that Ghost Cat was in this episode?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Ghost Cat, leaderboard, love Ghost Cat. But my actual leaderboard is the president this episode. I was into her. She, first of all, took control of the courtroom after it seems like she just gotten the shit kicked out of her.
Right.
That was cool. Basically, Lee tries to discredit her testimony by saying that she's on a drug that makes her hallucinate. But earlier he's like talking about how great Gaius is because he cured her cancer. And she's like, you want to know why I'm on that drug, motherfucker? Because he didn't even cure my cancer. So that was cool. And then I liked the part later with one of the 2 million journalists that's interviewing them where they asked how long she has to live. And she went, how long do you have to live?
Yeah. No, she doesn't just say how long do you have to live. She addresses her by name. Hey, yeah. Karen, how long do you have to live?
That was awesome. Leaderboard.
Yeah. No, I'm on board with that. So that's my leaderboard too. She fucking nailed it this episode, which is a rare feat for her.
Yes,
but she was just roundhouse kicking the shit out of people in this episode. She also like fucking chomps on Tori hella hard. Like, get your goddamn act together, you bitch.
Yeah. Preach.
And my shit list is both of the lawyers. Because like we already talked about fucking screamy goddamn Lampkin. Yeah. But how about this episode opening with the like
I'm Lampkin.
Lampkin. I think I got a little dirt on my face. Can you hand me that Lampkin, please? I need to wipe my face, my schmutzy face.
I need to blow my nose with this Lampkin.
This is a good podcast, right?
Yeah, this is go ahead and rewind what we just did if you're like in public and play it for everybody so they can hear the sweet sonic experience of
little baby Lampkin.
Backwards Star Galactica. And then the other lawyer, whatever her name is, starts this episode with this like how do we measure loss speech, and it's just so boring. It's another one of these like, you missed. You tried to do like a big banger, like a sick, like, ooh, watch my speech skills. And instead it was a fucking snooze fest. That shit sucked.
Agreed.
She'll be getting some mail from Peter Travis.
First of all, it's Peter Travers.
What? Peter Travis is the Battlestar Galactica version.
Sure.
That's that timeline. Sure. It's Peter Travis.
Yeah, okay, but then it would be like Pitius Travis or something. That's almost a name.
No, it's Peter, but it's spelled differently. It's like Pieter. You know, like European.
Ugh.
More like you're a Peter Travis. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I think that's all I got for. We figured out that like that number one Gaius fan is a journalist.
Yeah. And we get an appearance from both Ghost Gaius and Ghost Caprica.
And Ghost Cat. Don't forget about Ghost Cat.
Great. We'll never forget about Ghost Cat.
I love Ghost Cat.
Yeah, that's fine. Who is Ghost Cat? Who are you talking about?
Wait, do you really not know what I'm talking about?
No, what the fuck are you talking
about? No, remember how
how
Lampkin has a ghost cat?
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He has like a cat that is revealed to be dead that he keeps in a bag, but it's sitting next to him in that scene where they're planning for the trial.
That's right. He just carries around a
So the first couple times I said ghost cat, what the hell did you think I was talking
about?
Dog,
I thought it was one of the fucking nicknames for these creeps, like Hot Dog and Bazorgi.
Speaking of Hot Dog, oof.
Ugly. Yeah, that boy is a nasty boy. He is filthy ugly.
Boy, he is ugly.
Boy, conductor of the ugly
I think
train.
there's no really new characters.
We're not that it super mattered, but were those two people who were like playing cards and spotted the trailing Cylons, were those new characters?
Doesn't
matter.
know.
It doesn't matter. Throw them in the trash. It was honestly a fairly inconsequential plot thing, and it was super...
I don't even understand what that part was where their missile was about to hit the ship and then they jumped. That was never mentioned again.
Yeah. So look, peep this, listener. This episode, if we have, let me just straight out say it. It was boring as hell and it kind of sucked. Because as we talked about, courtroom dramas are neither of our things. And I actually liked last episode, and I think I realized that I like it because we only saw the client. I didn't have to watch any of the fucking boring ass beginning of a courtroom drama. And to be honest, we didn't see the very beginning of the trial. So we must have more of this horse shit loaded. Ugh. Don't you think? We haven't even seen like Gaius get arrested.
Ugh.
Yeah, he hasn't even like reached out to the lawyer. Like we sort of are still not done with this case. I bet this shit lasts like 4 episodes.
Don't love that. Now we also got confirmation that Gaius was the president while the planet was still alive. It wasn't just like he was one of the presidents on the Battlestar.
Right.
That was Gaius's deal. He was the president. There they are. There they are.
Oh. Okay. I love the horns. You know what I love most about the horns is pretending to hear them.
Give me them horns.
Welcome to today's sponsorship. This week, our program is sponsored by Tiki Drinks.
Oh,
ever heard of them, boy?
Mamma mia.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Tiki Drinks, baby. So
love them.
They're delicious. Those are the drinks that you get from a tiki bar. And I'll say, I don't know if you feel this way, but I think tiki drinks are sort of having a little renaissance. Not that they were ever like away, but I feel like I go to a lot of regular bars now that just have like a rum punch.
Tiki nights.
Or tiki nights. Lots of big old hearty fruits.
I'll tell you why. It's because everyone, all these fucking sheep out there, they just woke the fuck up and they realized that tiki drinks are exquisite.
Yep.
They are a hangover machine, if ever there was one, because they're so full of sugar.
Well, for mere mortals like yourself, yes.
Oh, yeah. McGrath doesn't get hangovers or whatever. Ew.
But, yeah, so, I mean, tiki drink is typically, if you're dumb and you never had one, served in a fun mug.
Ooh.
And it's typically rum-based and got a bunch of fruity flavors. You might have a passion fruit or a guava or some orange, and there's usually like 10 ingredients, which is great. And then a bunch of little garnishes. Yeah. I got one the other day. So Super Trash Bros, the show I run, and I'm just going to run a quick promo for that. Super Trash Bros is the show that I run, and which is filming for a television series on September 17th at 7:30 at Dromedary, a tiki bar. They have a drink, Dromedary in Brooklyn, 7:30, that is served inside of a mug that looks like a whale with an open mouth. And
love that.
It came with a Swedish fish on a toothpick, and it was a delectable little morsel.
Let me tell you, I like Swedish fish.
Yeah, they're tasty. And especially
stuck
when
in
they're
chompers, but they're good.
Ooh, and when they're nice and soft, because you get a stale Swedish fish and you eat it, but oof, it's not.
Oh yeah, shatter your teeth on them, son bitches.
Yeah, it's not the best experience. So it had a little Swedish fish, and
tiki drinks always come with fun shit.
Yeah, it had a little cinnamon stick in there because there was like a cinnamon situation, and then there was a little toy airplane. The drink had a theme, and I don't remember what it was. It was like Oceana Flight 710. It probably is way cooler. Even
Oceanic Flight 815.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You know what that is?
Nah.
That's the flight of the plane that crashes in Lost.
God damn. Well, the drink was so good. It came with a little gold airplane, like in the mouth of the whale.
Love that.
Isn't it fun?
That's so fun. Remember, so there's a bar in Alameda called Forbidden Island that we've gone to. Each of their drinks comes with like a little fun little thing. You got something that came with a back scratcher.
Yeah, it was called the Itch, I think is what that drink
Tropical
was called.
Itch.
And then I got it, and then I hit everyone with the back scratcher the rest of the night.
Yeah.
It's honestly a little irresponsible to give drunk people or me
it's irresponsible
ever.
to give you a back scratcher because most other people can conduct themselves like adults.
It's a weapon. Why would you give me a weapon?
It's not a weapon.
You might as well give me a gun.
Might as well give you a gun. Back scratcher just as dangerous in the hands of Jesse McGrath as a gun.
Well, but that's because I'm like a human killing machine. I'm like sort of a human weapon is what they called me when I was born. The doctor said by gum, this is a human weapon. and then he took my naked baby body and he shot everyone in the room. He held me like a shotgun. Can you imagine? Can you even imagine this thing that's in my head?
Fuck up. This is the stupidest thing you've ever said.
A baby comes out and they're like, is it a boy? Is it a girl? And he's like, this is a weapon. And then he shoots everyone with the baby and he's like, I'm just kidding.
What comes out? Bullets? Oh, wait, just kidding.
Yeah, because I'm not a real gun, dummy.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it was the doctor from Battlestar Galactica then. That piece of shit doctor.
Oh, God, that would be a good prank.
Hated that.
Anyways, tiki drinks are fly as hell.
Ding, 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 ding. You hear that? You hear that?
Oh,
is that the sound of a hater that needs to be fucking stepped to?
Oh, yes, please, God Christ, yes.
Guess what? The other day, someone told me they listened to my podcast, and she said that she didn't get it.
So you talk to a moron.
Yeah.
Go on.
You know what else you don't get? These two swole dudes right here. You'll get none of us.
Right.
You don't get any of them and brain smarts in your head. You don't get any of them because you're too dumb, because you're too damn dumb.
Fucking tell her.
You know what else you don't get? To show your face in public ever again because you just got fucking stepped to.
Ooh, damn. Did you banish her, dog? Did I just hear you banish her?
Girl is banished to the punishment realm. Now, let me tell you this. If you're a hater and you try to front, what happens? Remind me what happens?
You get step 2.
Boom.
Hey, I'm Dash.
And I'm in trouble.
And you're Thrak. You're Thrak
My
too.
name is Thrak Two-Fist.
We're here to talk to you about our Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Yeah, that's right. It's about Dungeons and Dragons, and it's called Lost in the Multiverse.
It's available at dnd.cool and wherever podcasts are found.
See, that we gave them the announcement now. I could be out of trouble.
Well, you could also mention that we have a completely original soundtrack and a lot of fun voice acting stuff.
Wow, isn't that great?
Just feel like it's better than a self-help tape, huh?
Look, I'm trying to build my brand.
Well, that's what the podcast is for, bud.
Follow me on Instagram, where I will do a Kiki challenge.
Lost in the Multiverse, available at www.dnd.cool. Thrak, stop dabbing.
No!
Uh-oh, what's that? Another segment?
Oh my god. Triple segment? We got triple segment today?
Bing, 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 turkey segment. Here we go.
Oh no! Is it a segment about turkey?
No. Like turkey, because we had 3 in a row, like strikes in bowling.
I thought you were about to do a segment about turkey.
It's called Wiki Peaks, okay? Like WikiLeaks, but Wiki Peaks.
Yeah, go on.
And what this is we just highlight one of our favorite Wikipedia pages. And I know this sounds dumb, but just roll with me, okay? Because one time I was on Tinder, okay, and somebody opened with that line, "What's your favorite Wikipedia page?" And I was like, "Oh damn, weird." And then I was like, "Oh damn, that's a good one. That is a hella good one because that reveals so much about a person." So I have for you something you're very familiar with, and that is Tio de Nadal.
Oh, mama!
Yeah, baby. Are you on board now? Did I just hoist you on board this ship?
Sure did.
The Wiki
You
Peaks?
sure did.
Okay.
Tio de nada. I forgot how the song goes.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll read it to you because this is Wiki Peaks, baby.
No, I remember what it is. I just can't remember the song when we found the little kid singing it.
Oh, right. So I'm not going to read it. Obviously, I'm not going to read this verbatim, but this is what I sent to that woman. We did not go on a date, so I don't know what that means. But Tio de Nadal is first of all, it means Christmas log in Catalan. Is that how you say that?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a character in Catalan mythology. And if you want to just hit this wiki while we're going, you should.
Yeah, highly recommended.
Yeah, so let me just give you...
Just pull it up, stare more at your phone than the road.
Yes, please. So it is a Christmas tradition, and it is a... So I'm going to read you part of the Wikipedia entry here. The form of the Tio de Nadal found in many Aragonese and Catalan homes during the holiday season is a hollow log about 30 centimeters long. Recently, the Tio has come to stand up on 2 or 4 stick legs with a broad smiling face painted on its higher end, enhanced by a little red sock hat and often a three-dimensional nose. Those accessories have been added only in recent times, altering the more traditional and rough appearance of the dead piece of wood. So, paint a picture for you if you're not looking at it. It is exactly how it sounds. A log with a red hat. Like, it's like a Santa log, but with like a creepy cartoon smiley
We should
face.
say that this is a Christmas time holiday tradition.
Yes. And so here's how it works, right?
People.
Beginning with the Feast of the Immaculate Conception on December 8th, one gives the Tio a little bit to eat. And eat is in quotes on the wiki here. Every night, and usually covers him with a blanket so that he will not be cold. The story goes that in the days preceding Christmas, children must
he won't be cold for long, I tell you that
take
much.
good care of the log. Take good care of the log, keeping it warm and feeding it so that it will, and I am not making this up, defecate presents on Christmas Day.
Fuck yeah.
So a quick little sum on this is you have this spooky log that you put a hat on.
You paint a face on it.
You got your shit log, and you feed it a little bit of food. And what we've read is that in other research,
it likes sweet stuff. Or no, they want it to shit out sweet stuff, not like anchovies, which is
right. Yeah, if you're a bad boy, instead of getting coal, you'll get
like anchovies or garlic.
Shit, nasty little and not like garlic, but like God, someone already touched this with their hands. And so you want it to shit your presents. That's the whole thing. So instead of Santa coming down the chimney, which is ridiculous, this human-faced log who has been feasting.
But how do they get it to shit? Tell me that.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked.
Yeah.
It's a song. They do it via the power of song, like all great things. A song is sung during the celebration. After hitting the Tio softly with a stick during the song,
they beat it with sticks and they sing to it.
You literally beat the shit out of this log.
Please go on YouTube and look at videos of people doing this.
Yes, it's incredible. Then somebody puts their hand under the blanket and takes a gift. The gift is opened and then the song begins again. So for every fucking Christmas gift you open that day,
so good.
You have to sing this song, and I'm not going to butcher it in this language that I don't speak. But I will read you the English translation, which is shit log, shit nuggets, hazelnut, and matto cheese. If you don't shit well, I'll hit you with a stick, shit log. And that is the literal end of the wiki page.
It is so good. Good seg. We should just do an entire podcast about Tio de Nadal.
I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that.
So this episode opens up, and they're really teasing me with some pyramid.
Oof.
They're talking about playing pyramid, and then the literal second they start to play pyramid, it cuts to something else.
Yep.
But it goes back.
Yep.
It looks just like a super shot to me, like a super shot you'd see in like a video game that you'd see in a bar, the basketball game.
It is. I mean, he says at the beginning of the episode, like, this isn't like the real thing.
Which is so funny to think. Like, think about if you were playing super shot in a bar, and I was like, this isn't like real basketball, right? How fucking condescending that would be. Oh, is this not the same as a real game of basketball?
Hey, don't say that. Come on, man.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Like, if you're playing a video game, someone walks over, like you're playing Ken Griffey Jr., you're like, oh, this isn't the same as playing in the MLB, right?
It'd be better if they were playing, like, Call of Duty.
Tublord is a real sack of shit. A real shit log.
He is. He's Tio de Nadal. I want to hit him with a stick.
Tublord de Nadal, done.
Yep. Yeah, so they tease us with a little, like, bar pyramid. And for reasons unknown. I don't know why that happens at all during any point of this episode.
Neither did I. It's just so they could be in the bar. There's so much of stuff of, like, them listening to this music. I mean, my real favorite part of this episode is Eye Patch just being a fucking goon. He is out of his mind.
Yeah, and I want to clarify that when we say we don't get why something's happening, this episode, I would say that there's not a lot that I didn't understand plot-wise.
Yeah.
For the most part. What I mean is, like, the choice of the writing and directing is puzzling to me.
Same.
However, I agree with you that Eye Patch did really keep this episode afloat, being a big-ass lunatic. And just showing up to court drunk as goddamn shit.
Yeah, gets super wasted for court. Fucking pops Caprica one, and then she pops him right back. That was pretty good.
Yeah, real good sound effects in that too, like a real authentic whoosh. Like,
Yeah.
It sounded like I made the noise, the punching
Zorf.
noise. Yeah.
Speaking of sound effects, there was more of that comically horrible whispering going on in this episode.
Yeah, I had to
there's
put
a point where
subtitles on.
Gaius like leans towards the Badger, not Badger, that's his name in Firefly. What's his name? Lampkin. And just he might as well just go like, and like they show it. It's a close up.
I don't understand.
What is this show? I always think that maybe once per episode, Eye Patch and Adama are going to kiss.
Yeah, well, I feel like it has happened a lot less recently, and so I was
Mm-hmm.
kind of excited that this episode we got a little bit more. I mean, one of them's got to get drunk, which
is like, when did he get so? Because he's like he's just like regular drunk in court, and then it cuts to him like having to be carried back into his room. Does he go drinking more in between? I don't remember that at all.
And then the next day, he's like demoted. The next day is when.
Oh yeah.
What's his cheese dick shows up and it's like talking to Gata and he's like, "What's up?" Gata's like, "What's up, XO?"
Oh yeah, Hilo.
But it's funny to me that in the last episode we watched, there's this whole thing where they're like, "We're winning the case," but the fucking Lampkin is like, "But we're not gonna win because of reasons X, Y, Z." And it doesn't it sort of. Like, if there was a court case that you were a part of, you're on Wilder's on trial for doing whatever bad stuff Wilder does, pooping on the sidewalk, and the first witness that comes up against you, they're interrogating him, and they're like, "Oh, you're currently drunk," and then the next witness, they're like, "Oh, you are actively taking hallucinogenics." Like, you would be like, "Hi, excuse me, this is Sidewalk Shitter, man. I would like a mistrial, please. I would like a do-over because this is horse shit."
Yeah, agreed.
But instead, the Lampkin's like, "We're not going to win this one." Like, what? Also, we learned, maybe we didn't learn, but I learned, because I was paying attention, that the way that her... First of all, I don't know if, like... I don't know that I completely realized that President... had like cancer and then it went away and then it came back, but
Same,
also
I did not know that.
But also, like, I think that sort of a big puzzle piece came into place for me, which is that like they used the fucking Mudblood's blood to cure her
cancer. That could be one reason why hybrids are the key to everything, as they keep saying.
Right. And maybe why Presidente's having... Like, I wonder if those, like, the visions of the chapel started happening after that. Like, as a result of... Because now she's, like, weirdly linked to
what
this...
What sucks about that part is that I kind of forgot, like, what comes of that.
Oh, I definitely did.
Oh, man. That's something I didn't consider. Be, like, forgetting stuff.
Right.
Because there's so much information. I don't know which parts. I don't know what's important and what's not. I don't know what I'm supposed to store away in this brain of mine. And it's a big brain. Trust me. Oh, it's big. You should see the size. 10, 12
big
inches.
and empty.
Come on, boy.
Gotcha, sucker. Yeah, I mean, I didn't consider it, but that's because that's my life. Like, I'm the opposite, where I forget. I mean, I regular TV shows, I forget shit all the time. Like, I feel like...
You're stupid, though.
You'll text me something about, like, "Man, remember in fucking Dexter when this shit happened?" And I have to, like, Google a character's name, and then I'm like, "Oh, yep, right, word. Yep, I remember that." I've been trying to watch Castle Rock. Bro, I don't remember anything. Episode to episode, I can't fucking piece nothing together.
Well, that's because you're big and dumb.
That's the end.
Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to Adam Faye for the art. Thank you to T-Bone Jones for the theme music. T-Bone Jones. We don't have time to give you Mike's phone number, but if you stay tuned to next episode, we'll give you Mike's phone number.
Yeah, we promise. We definitely promise.
Promise.
Double dog promise.
Double dog dare promise. No, that's not how that works. Time to go back to bed. See y'all later.